20 years knowing each other. We cannot do big thing at once, but we have to start and we continue step by step until I met Lori, and then boom. She booked me as a tour guide, and the 1st January 2006, I went to the hotel to meet her. That's our first meeting.
I was initially coming to Southeast Asia as someone who was looking for a place to put money. And I wanted to find an organization that was small enough that those gifts would make a big difference. And so I traveled all around the region and couldn't find any organization that I thought was doing good work and actually not really corrupt. And I found Ponheary from, back in those days, we didn't have social media or smartphones or anything like that. We had travel forums, and there was one called 𝗬𝗲. At that time, there was only like 2 or 3 women who were tour guides in the city. It was rare to find a woman. I was really interested in her life experience, her story. The first day that I met Ponheary, we went to the temples. And the first thing I did was bought some scarves off of a little girl. And she schooled me on that and told me why that was a bad idea. Actually, in my entire life, I had not been confronted with that much poverty before. And the only thing I could think of to do was just give everybody I saw some money. It was ridiculous. It's such an unsustainable and stupid thing to do. That girl who was selling those scarves went home with that $5, and that day she made more money than her dad. So what do you think he's going to do tomorrow? Send her back out there. She'll never see school again. It was the exact opposite of what needed to be happening. She straightened me out on a few topics, and so I appreciated that. Immediately then I wanted to go walk around in some villages and see what's going on with the people. I think we abandoned the temples pretty quickly. And what I saw was an incredible amount of poverty. And then we talked about why. Why is there so much poverty in the country? Then she was taking me to 𝗵𝗁 and we were going past 𝗬𝗏 Primary School. And she said, if you don't mind, we're going to stop at this primary school on the way to 𝗵𝗁 because look in the back of the van, I have all these school supplies. So she entrapped me. Yeah, and we arrived at 𝗬𝗏 School, and what I saw there was so pity. You remember that classroom that they had no walls?
Yeah.
Dirt floor, no walls.
Yeah.
The sun shining in the eyes of the kids while they're trying to see the board. The kids didn't have textbooks and the teachers didn't have anything to teach with. No water at the school, no toilet at the school, they had nothing at the school. And she was trying to help those kids at 𝗬𝗏 and some other kids in the town. And it affected me a lot. Number one, to see the poverty that those kids were living in and their enthusiasm for going to school, and what someone showing up with just the simplest little bag of pencils and pens and things, the level of encouragement that would give to those kids to try was really profound. And my brain started working on, if it takes so little to make such an impact, what would a big push do if a little push does that? Understanding how much of the country was living in poverty and understanding how broken the education system is, then I said in my own mind, the answer to all of this is school. School's the answer. Like, it's simple. All of these people, all these children just need to go to school and everything will be all right.